Hey guys, this is another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle for you. This is my third, and it's against Xanxaus from the Pokecommunity forums. So yeah, let's start narrating. I lead off with my Yanmega, and he leads up with a Gliscor. I start off with a Hypnosis, but I miss, and then he Thunder Fence me for super effective damage, but I live it with just about more than half, so I get my speed boost, and I go for another Hypnosis there, and this time it does it, so that's nice. He's asleep, he doesn't have the berry to wake him up, so I know Gliscor's special defense isn't that great, so I just go for the Air Slash, and it does more than half, so it's a 2-hit KO, and I just go for another Air Slash here to finish the Gliscor off, after I get my speed boost, and that's the end of the Gliscor here. So next he sends in his, I get another speed boost, so that's nice. He sends in his Snorlax, and Snorlax is a special wall, so I can't do anything against it. So I go into my physical Heracross as he Thunder Punches me, but I take that hit pretty nicely. So I see an opportunity to set up with my Heracross here against this Snorlax, so I go for a Sword Stance to get the attack boost, and he goes for the Flamethrower, but the, the attack of Snorlax isn't really that great, so I live it. So I get my leftovers, which brings me back almost in green health again. So it goes for the close combat to for the super effective damage on the Snorlax, and with the Swords Dance it completely kills the Snorlax because he's a special defensive wall and not a physical wall. So that's Snorlax down. I get my defense drop, so that sucks really. But then I get my leftovers, which bring me back to green health again. But then he switched into Blaziken, and I feared a fire attack here, so I went into my Heatran. And but he actually went for the Brave Bird, but I also resist the Brave Bird, so that didn't really mind. So he is hit with Recoil, and then he switches out into his Feraligatr. And as I went for the Earth Power on the Blaziken, because that's super effective on it, but not on the Feraligatr. And it does a decent amount of damage, but it's not a 2-hit KO, so I decided to switch out and go into my Celebi. Because my Celebi can take whatever he throws at me, and he throws a Waterfall at me, and it's not very effective, so it's not gonna do anything. 41 HP, actually. So I get my leftovers, and he gets also a heal. And then he switches out to his Blaziken again, as I went for the Grass Knot for the super effective damage on the Feraligatr, but he switched, so it does almost nothing. And I get another leftover heal, so I'm back at full health. And I switch out to my Heatran, but he actually went for the Sky Uppercut, which is a really good choice of him, because it's super effective against my Heatran. And that almost kills my Heatran, but I live barely with 38 HP. Then he switches out into his Torterra, and I just go for the explosion since I'm at low HP. And it actually does kill the Torterra, which was a surprise for me, but it knocks him out, so that's nice. We both get a new switch in, and I just go with my what's it called, Yanmega, to put to sleep whatever he throws in, and it's an Actifier, so that's pretty bad. I go for Hypnosis and a miss, and he goes for the Thunderbolt for the super effective damage, and that's the end of my Yanmega, because for the stab and a pretty amazing attack stat of Electivire, I couldn't live that. So I go into my Donphan next, if I'm right. Yes, I'm right. Because of the stab on Earthquake, and Earthquake super effective. He goes for the Giga Impact, and I can take that pretty decently. It doesn't do half, so I go for the Earthquake, and it's super effective, and it's gonna knock the Electivire out. So that's his Electivire down. Now he's down to his last 2 Pokemon again. So he's done switch. I get my leftovers, so I'm good to go. He switches into his Feraligatr, and he goes for the ice punch for the super effective damage, but my Donphan is pretty decent defense, so that doesn't do very much. He heals again with this heal, and I get an earthquake off, so that's nice. I do a lot of damage with the earthquake, and but fortunately it doesn't kill. I heal myself with leftovers, and I thought my ice shard would maybe kill it, but he lives with a couple HP, so that wasn't the smartest thing to do. So he goes for the outrage, and it's about half that he does for my left HP. So he heals with the shell bell. I heal with my leftovers again, and he goes for another outrage, and I hear him make a stupid move. I thought I wouldn't survive this, so you see, he heals with the shell bell, and I went for the rapid spin, and the stealth works weren't even up, so I don't know what I was thinking. I get another leftover, but he goes for the outrage, and that's the end of my Donphan. So that sucks. But I just go into my Celebi here to kill the Feraligatr off. He heals a bit, but he gets also confused by the outrage. So the Celebi, I just go for the earth power here. Maybe he would have switched into his Blaziken for the super effective, but it didn't really matter. So that's Feraligatr. Now he's down to his last Pokemon, which is a Blaziken. And I just earth power that. That's for the super effective damage. And it does quite a lot. He's down to red. And he goes for the Brave Bird here. And he actually knocked himself out with the recoil. So yeah, good game, Xanxaus. Hope to battle you again for a rematch maybe. Rate, comment, subscribe. See you later.